Roblox is a huge platform filled with a huge variety of games, some simple and new to undying classics. Many of these are easy to understand even from the horror genre, because kids have little brains and are the main consumers. So if a game wants a huge player base, the developers are gonna make some easy to understand games like, say, Doors. It is immensely popular, having an active player base of almost 20k and even more. Many players enjoy this game, from some little Billy playing with his friends to the speedrunning community. Matter of fact, Roblox Doors is in the top 10 most speedrun games in the speedrun.com website, with giants like Only Up and even Super Mario 64. However, amongst the horror games, role-playing, and others, there's a subsection of games that are fairly popular, the animal games. Many of these games have a respectful player base like warrior cats and creatures of Sonoria, and among these animal games, there are dinosaur games. Games like Dinosaur Simulator and Dinosaur War Mobile have big player bases that play all day, every day. However, many of these games can be classified as Roblox Fur Fest or Mip City with fur, scales, feathers. But, but, there are some games that are more into the difficulty department. There are dinosaur survival games, and here is one of the best, Extinction. Made by JC Studio, it is a new version of Extinction Retro, created in the 14th of August 2020 and later revamped to the current Extinction in the 18th of April 2021. This game looks for the most immersive and realistic experience in the genre, with a wide variety of dinosaurs, a big map, and beautiful graphics for a Roblox game. To be fair, there are lots of games in the platform that makes you think if this is really Roblox, but I digress. Today, I'm gonna tell you why this is an underrated piece of media for the genre. Extinction is a dinosaur survival game by the likes of The Isle, Pass of Titans, and Beast of Bermuda. However, by the very nature of Roblox, Extinction is free to play. That means that everyone can play it. Well, they can if their devices can handle it, because gamers like to have 200 FPS or it is a bad game. Anyways, the game has lots of mechanics, playable creatures, and a loyal player base that looks forward to new updates, bully new players, and send racist lords towards Russians. For some reason. But that's just gamers, so it's normal. At the moment of writing this script, we are waiting for the Rise and Fall Part 1 update that will bring new playables, TLCs, and new abilities. So in the meantime, let's see the aspects of the game that makes it so good. Before knowing what to play, you gotta know where you are. This map is big and, unlike some other games, has a variety of biomes and landmarks that can be followed to locate yourself in the world. However, there can be some performance issues that can be annoying, but the devs are working to improve it. What the hell? There are floodplains, firm prairies, redwood forest, and so much more. And many of the big boys have some preferred biomes that must stay in if they don't want to die of pneumonia? This correlates to a well-being mechanic that I will explain later. Every biome has its own food sources for the dinos that can live there, its own climate, and many caves to hide from predators, the elements, or just living. In these caves, you can find fossils and jewels. More on that later. Games like this can also be classified as walking simulators, and this game is, well, even though there are many biomes, you don't really have to move that much. So you are guaranteed to see specific creatures depending on in the location you are. Like if you're in this cascade, you are almost guaranteed to see Diplos just chilling. Or if you go to the little pond in Fern East, you will die because of that one stego player that chases you because you are a baby concavenator and they're bored. Speaking of which, there are a lot of different creatures that can be and will be absolutely obliterated by those diplodocus because of a minor inconvenience, or just because they chose the strongest herbivores and now are bored because no one attacks them, and when you get killed by them they will say skill issue in the chat, and the game already gives you a selection of free dinosaurs for your millennial brain to sink your teeth into. From the borrower to a biological terrorist to a giga chat. They serve as an introduction to the main playstyles and mechanic of the game. Proto is a borrower, Dino is a bleeder, Conk is an infectionist, Pachycephalo has the first middle mouse button ability, Ram, Gian is the only insectivore, and Gali serves an exploration role, helps the player to see and know the map. As long as you play, you will get Amber to buy new dinosaurs and use it to gain even more Amber and buy more dinosaurs. There are also fossils scattered around the map for you to collect, from small fossils to the most coveted, the Trike and Rex skulls. Fossils are used to discount the prices of creatures until inflation destroys the economy. There are also jewels that will help discount skins prices in the future updates. There's also already a step-by-step unlocking tutorial that most players are told to follow for good grinding. First, go Packy, then this abomination. Jesus, what is this supposed to be? Oh my god. Why does it have its spikes in the hips? After that, Alo or Carno. If you want to be a pack player, go Alo. If you don't want to die unless you're dumb, go Carno. Finally, buy Iguanodon, Pachyrhinosaurs, or Parasaurolophus. All this can be skipped for preference, This game has quests that reward you for playing the video game. That's the best way to gain amber and fossils, and the bigger the dino, the better the rewards are. For example, this is Gian's rewards, and this is Diplo's reward. Quests also serve to give the players something to do as well as the well-being. You have to take care of your dinosaur by checking on its temperature, social, cleanliness, nutrition, and energy. Like a dog. Temperature is self-explanatory. Social is whether your dino is solitary or social. Also self-explanatory. Cleanliness is how dirty your dino is, and you have to clean it with mud, dirt, or water, like an animal. You gain nutrition by eating your preferred food and energy by sleeping in your schedule. Also, some dinos have preferred biomes that have their food, climate, and predators/prey. Having a good well-being gives you many perks that help you in combat, survival, and grind. This experience is made by a group of people that don't show signs of dementia, as well as extremely sane people that often get involved with the community. They also work hard to balance the game and are always working so hard to bring new, exciting features like poop. They are also working in adding new creatures like birds, lizards, and hexagons. In a real note, this is an amazing game and it's very impressive that something like this is in Roblox. There's also plans to move the game into Steam. It is unclear if it's gonna become a paid game, so in the meantime, go to the game, grow to a man, and die until you whine. Then just go and play the Isle. At least they don't have him. Roblox has a bad reputation because of its art design, the games that kids play there, and other things. But I think that Roblox has a lot of potential. There are many talented people in the community that work hard to bring amazing games that will be remembered for years, even decades. However, all that potential is similar to YouTube, as there are so many underrated channels that can't grow as fast because of external factors. But I believe that this can grow to something amazing. Thanks for watching and fuera de aquí.